Buju is doing fine on jumping on people's song than his own song. Even with Zinoleesky being cancelled, the boy is still making numbers. Buju can be the best in Nigeria.
He can.
I feel like he has everything.
But
I think he's lazy. Afrobeat got to be careful in terms of all this international deal they are jumping on. They are more of the money, and they are not having to understand the structure of the money they are collecting. Thank you. My name is Oyebanji Akins, and we're live on CTDAMONGBLACKS. On this particular episode, you already know I have with me
Big Vic,
Odogu of Houston.
I beg you.
But why don't you like Odogu of Houston?
No.
Why? Why are you saying no? It doesn't fit you.
That Odogu name, I live for Bona.
No, I said for Houston.
No.
So you feel like nobody should use Odogu except Bona?
That name too big for me. I'm still a small fish.
Yeah, I like how you stay up, but it's good. Let's get back to the main thing. All right. On this particular episode, I have with me what we're going to be discussing about, saying what is happening in Afrobeat. Like, it's dry.
I mean, there's no. I don't. When is other than Homeboy, Ashake's new album.
What about Fireboy album now? Fireboy album is good.
Man, maybe I haven't been out lately, but
you said it's good though.
No, I like the album. I I really do.
I think we just don't have a dancehall like that particular Amapiano. We've chopped Amapiano finished.
I think it's time for us to
we maxed out Amapiano quickly.
I think it's time for us to figure out something else, because I don't. There's no song that kind of like make me want to like play over and over and then like on the repeats. Like the songs are good, but are they on repeats for me? No.
Have you tried Leona? Listen to Leona. Leona will make you want to. Couple of tracks will make you want to be on a repeat.
Really? But like I said, I think I said it in the last episode or the episode before that. I really do like Sinzu's album, bro.
Sinzu.
Yeah.
If Sinzu should watch this.
Yeah. Shout out to Sinzu.
We the management, we're still trying to catch you, man. We would love to bring you back. There's a miss whatever we have, but we would love to have Sinzu because, like you said,
right.
He was able to talk about a lot that's happening in Afrobeat.
Right.
In the song.
Shout out to Sinzu. Yeah, please you can always reach us, reach our team. We want to I would like to talk to you. Like, I got a lot of questions for you in your album because I think that's a crazy body of work. A lot of people are sleeping.
I'm not gonna lie. Not to say that's just my honest opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't think I will see him doing that. There's a little bit in the sound.
The production needs a little
production.
The production
when it comes to the lyrics,
once it comes to the lyrics, once it comes to the beats,
I give it to him.
His flow and his slangs, our latest Ninja slangs.
Thank you.
I think he uses in there.
It will kill it.
I think it's phenomenal.
And he has the American.
He has that Sinzu swag in there. Everything was perfect in that song, in that album.
I like your slang, perfect. I like that.
Everything was perfect. Especially enough is enough for the game. That song is. I don't know why that song.
It talks about Easter Block, Tunde Not. It make mention of so many things that I wasn't thinking.
The enough track.
And I think it talks about your life too. Some things about all this, how we spend money and stuff like that. It's a good album, but
it's a good album. Back to our topic at hand. I think there's nothing. Nobody's giving me anything, man.
So I'm just gonna say let me even come back like this. Mm-hmm. What names do you see now in the industry that you feel like they might be able to bring up that enjoyment we do get from Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, Ashake? What names that you feel like upcoming artists that you feel like okay, the industry should watch for them? Do you have any names?
Other than we still know our B-list artists.
Do you feel like there's anybody in the B artists and the C, B, and C that you feel like they can be able to take over or something like that you have in your mind that based on how?
Lately I have not. No, honestly, like there's
even Rema just I don't even think that is coming.
He's not. We can't use him as. And
maybe already have a new name. This new sign, this boy again that's singing like Rema, like that. I forgot his name.
Really?
They have another.
They got another person like that.
Yeah. But same style.
I'm trying to see actually think some underground artists that I know you've been talking about this. Your boy.
Ooh.
The one Lona or something?
Yeah. Leona, yeah.
I need to check him out.
Let me break down. I've never met him. I haven't talked to his management when I review the song. Mm-hmm. But when I watched his interview and knowing that he's from Kogi, but it was raised from what he said, North. We haven't get somebody from North that could sing, like So that's one of the reasons that intrigued me. Like, okay, what? So and in his interviews, like, I go for therapy. You know, in Nigeria, you don't hear artists saying, I go for therapy. So if somebody from Kogi, raised in Kano, Kaduna, Abuja, and didn't go to school, from what he says, like, I don't think you really have that power to do that. With like, there are 7 guys, no, they don't have father figures, they're just their mom. So they raise themselves from small. And having to be talking like, I go for therapy regularly when I want to sing, there's a lot that happened in my life, and shaping it into song. That's what intrigued me about him, and this how he carry you along. It's an interview. Was like, I'm intentional, I'm very careful, so I just don't drop music. And sometimes when an artist can explain what is behind the song, it makes you intrigued more. And when you listen to him, you will definitely love him. So I think is somebody that will put if they ask me right now what names I'll
what
bring.
Names, yeah, what names would you
in the B list, I'll bring Zinoleesky, I'll bring Roger, I'll bring Buju, I will still put what's his name? Young John.
Wow, you put a Young John?
Yeah, Young John. I'll put Omale. Yeah, B.
Oh, okay.
I count him as B for me.
For you? Okay.
Yeah, I count him because his body of work and where he is internationally, some Nigerian artists can't even mess with. When it comes to his videos, I'm going by all his full package.
All his
I'm not just talking about it.
I totally agree.
Omale, Oxlade.
Talk about Oxlade. I think his album just dropped.
I haven't listened to it, but I saw.
Yeah. I listened to it twice.
You don't think? What do you think?
You know what's so crazy? Oxlade is one of my. You know how I usually say I have some low key. I'm a low key, fan, and I've been a low key fan since not before even Kulosa. Like since he was working with one producer back in New York. I can't remember the guy's name. Like, doing EPs. Like. I've really been a fan. I really like his song, but I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna mess up your whole.
No.
I want you to listen to the album. Take your time, listen to the album. But I'm not on a scale of 1 to 10. On my first take, there's a couple of tracks that I think is good. I see where he's going with the sound. I see good backup production. Like I love the production and the marketing too. I like the way they're marketing him very well. Whoever, yeah. I think it's signed under, I don't know, some Sony and all that.
Most of all these boys are kind of having it. So what they do is now they have a record label, they will not kind of work with Sony.
It's right.
Yeah,
so I like the rollout of the album. I'll say that, but the song itself, the album, I'll probably give you like 6.5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 6.5. So I was expecting my expectation for him.
In my question, in my opinion, was because I haven't listened to the album. Do you think he didn't do more than what we know of him, or you think he can do better than that?
I think he can do way better.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just feel like I think he needs to change some producers. That's what I think. I think the producer he worked with, I don't know if it's I gotta try to see if it was the whole, he mixed up the producer or he used one producer, but I just feel like the beats, I'm not even gonna say it. I feel like of course the producer makes.
So the beat is not giving his job.
Giving me what I think
towards his lyrics.
And how his voice. I think he needs a. There's a couple of tracks that are really good, but I think he needs a club bang. He needs one club banger.
But I don't think Oxlade that always been the
he's never been a club, right? He's been a low key.
Yeah.
But he could still have that low key. Like if you go back to you could have low keys and still be a club banger. Some of the Ashake songs are not club bangers, but they're low key. Lonely at the top. It's not something you jump, but it's a fire song, and they play it all the time at the club. You get what I'm trying to say? So Oxlade has that potential of giving you those kind of tracks.
But it's like you feel like it's not giving
exactly, but it's not giving me that. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, a couple of songs in there were fire, but I'm not feeling the album like.
So if I write your word, you feel like it's gonna be like Skills that was one time rapping, but when he switched to now, singing all this normal chorus, was doing better because Skills do rap one time.
Right, he was right.
So what you're saying like where Oxlade is like you could do up more than that.
He needs to
party jam a little bit.
Right, he needs to
like I didn't play that give us party no day stuff.
There you go. What I'm trying to say is that
he was able to switch.
Oxlade, right? He was able to switch.
So you feel like he needs something like that.
He needs.
I have something on that particular song though. Right, okay. But I don't want to stop.
He needs something that will switch. Yeah, he needs something that will actually switch up his tempo, still keep his voice.
What about CK?
Man, CK.
It's big.
He's big.
He's doing numbers. He's doing numbers that you don't even see him on. Like he's doing numbers beyond
international. international.
Like one day I check him on Spotify, I'm like, that boy's like 11 million every month. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
And you don't even see him.
You don't see
he
him.
doesn't come online. He doesn't do nothing.
He doesn't come online. He doesn't produce.
What do you think happened to our females?
Produce. He doesn't like what's this word? Like he's not always trying to sell himself.
He doesn't believe in content. Yeah. He doesn't use content to sell his music.
He's not selling his music. He
allows his sound to do the job.
Yeah. And that's what Omale does too.
Yeah.
And which those kind of artists I really appreciate because they're not up in your face. Their music is doing the work behind the scene.
I agree with you on that. Yeah. I don't think I need to add anything to what you said. Yeah, I just thought about it in a long stretch, and there's nothing to add to what you said. So I'm jumping around with all these questions because we're talking about Afrobeat.
Right.
Between Buju and Zinoleesky. Lyrically, based on what they have on fact. What do you think is the best lyrically? Because I did a review and I'll share my own review. I
want to hear your review, but I think of course I think Buju has.
Why do you say it's Buju?
Buju is more versatile. Number one. When I mean versatile, I mean he's he could tap into different.
It's good though.
He could tap into different pockets in his lyrics, right? He's not a one flow guy. You understand? He has a way better melody than Zino, right? Zino has wordplay. He knows he has a good flow. He has a good voice that makes his flow very, very unique. Not everybody has that sound. He has a nice tempo flow that rhymes and he doesn't rush it. My only thing also is that as an Igbo guy, there's a lot of things that I don't understand what he says. So that's what makes Buju a little bit, has an advantage with him. Over him, I'll say. Has an advantage over him because Buju doesn't just speak.
Yeah, it makes it with English.
He brings English. He mix it up. So that's why I'll always take Buju. And also lyrically, let's just penmanship. I think I'm always gonna take Buju because I could understand it very well. I'm not trying to be bad.
No, don't even go there. Okay, do your own thing. Don't worry. Let people that do banter online do their own banter. But for me, what I would say is this: you break it, and I think the clause is what I will use. It's the language.
Right.
You've said everything I wanted to say. But for me, they both do the same thing. Zinoleesky say a lot of stories, just like Buju. But when we come to how their impact has been, this is just my own theory. I've sit down, I've did my own research, and it's out there. For some reason, the melody of Yoruba is something, even though you don't understand, you want to vibe to it. That's what is helping Asake. Now, because of the punchline, the stories they mixed, when somebody first of all enjoy, I can't explain why this is happening, but there's a way where when these people combine their stories, because it's like, the punchline, you mix like 10 stories, like you won't even know. When people are intrigued, they do ask questions. I've had people ask me, like, what is this saying? By the time you interpret, they fall in love more.
Oh, absolutely. Right.
Now, that is where the line between Zino and Buju comes in. Buju can be the best in Nigeria.
He can.
I feel like he has everything. But I think he's lazy.
Buju has all the talent it takes an artist to be an A-list. A-list artist, Buju has everything. The talent I'm talking about. But what is it? I don't know what there's something lacking for me. I don't know if it's the right song. Like the tempo has to be a little bit up a notch. He needs to change some production, like some manage. I mean, I don't know if it's the producer he's using. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the management. I don't know. There's something, because I feel like his talent alone, when this guy writes songs and when he sings, his voice lyrically is good enough to face any of your A-list artists or B-list artists.
There's a level of pain, whatever happiness they had that makes that to give us the one that you become popular.
But you don't think that's just general? It doesn't have
no. So no,
anywhere.
No, I'm not talking about other people outside Nigeria.
Okay,
I'm talking Nigeria.
Okay.
Now that's one thing Wizkid still have. Even though Wizkid still fumbles, you can see that when Wizkid throws some lines out, Burna Boy still have it till now. Even though Burna Boy is selling stadiums, Burna Boy still give you the same level of yeah. You will see it in his lyrics. Buju don't bring that anymore. It's like, and it's not only Buju that I would say Fireboy too. I can mention some names that I've listened to their songs. Like you just tell like their confidence in the level of the fame they have. They don't put the work where you can tell in their punchline like, damn, okay, I like this. It's more like they're giving me.
I feel like what you're trying to say is that I might be wrong, but you could correct me. I feel like what you're trying to say, they're not tapping into that trenches.
It's not even the trenches. It's the gift of an artist. You're an artist. You're not a comedian. There's something that brought you why we love you. It's the sound. It's the lyrics.
But you don't feel like they on that wavelength?
So I still want to talk on Buju because you stopped me. Let me add to the Buju one. Go back when Buju first gave us his first album. I forgot the title. There's a lot of tracks that I listened to till date. But after that, Buju is doing fine on jumping on people's song than his own song.
I know that for a fact.
What I'm saying is this now. It means that they are dragging you. You can't do it on your own anymore. There's a comfort zone. And if you watch him online, he banter too much about fans. See, you want to talk on behalf of Burna. You're saying, Burna, you people don't sing. Me, I'm the best singer in Nigeria, but we're not going to talk now. But then you drop a track. Buju dropped some couple of months ago. Nobody even know. I checked it.
Right. I know.
So what I'm saying is work on himself. He doesn't put in that level of Buju that I know. There's some songs he has singing in the past, like Buju can on loan. You call him like, Baba, come and sing for me. When he sings for people, he put in the work. When he's on his own, so what it means is when you're alone, you're being lazy but when you want somebody that can drag you like, Baba, I want more, and you're like, okay, let me prove myself to you.
So you feel like he's always proving to his counterparts, like his colleagues, but he's not proving to
himself. He talks a lot. Give us your own song. Like I see Buju like it's the voices and his way combined the stories, the punchlines, the sound, even the sound they give him. You enjoy what he's saying, and all of a sudden, I just see Buju doing more of talking online like that. Then he went to Canada to do a show. Nobody comes. That means you're losing that thing. And I said my review is this. I said even with Zinoleesky being cancelled, the boy is still making numbers.
Yeah.
Now, you might not understand the Yoruba. There's some Yoruba is saying that it's so deep that he goes into our daily life. Buju is more like fantasy. It's more like love. It's more like luxury things. You see Buju giving you that vibe. But Zinoleesky will go to trenches. It will come back to reality. Then it will add some what is going on between me and you right now into his songs. And again, one thing I want to add, I want to mention Ayomafe.
Talking about before you round up on Buju, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
His new single.
I've listened to it and I reviewed it. It's me to me. With
something for me or something.
Sipki, call to me.
Yeah, right. Is it the one with
Zinoleesky?
Yeah, but it had the video.
I haven't watched the video.
I think the video was it a video that came out? I don't know if it was the
song.
But
I've listened to this. I've listened to the. It's mid to me.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I review. That's what makes me now, because I've always been like, Buju is that guy. If I listen to his album, I'm always enjoying it. But all of a sudden, you went to go and be doing a recorded album with Roger. Like you literally helped that boy. I said, I tell you, you say it's a lie. Where is that boy now?
He's touring, my G.
Baba, let me tell you something.
He's touring. He's doing good. Yo, that boy's
touring
doing
in what stadium?
He's in line. He's touring.
In what stadium?
He's a C/B. Yeah. So you can't expect him to be doing stadiums now, bro. Come on, or even arena too.
Why can't he do the stadium?
No.
You don't think he has what it takes?
Not yet. But he's good. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's good.
Let's see how
many of his mates that still came out from that doing what he's doing.
That's true though. We can't take that
exactly.
Yeah.
How many can you count for?
I don't.
Exactly.
No. There's still was his boy. Paraboy. Now what's his boy?
Odumodu Black.
No, Shei Vibes.
Nah, that.
Shei Vibes is even senior now.
Yes, he's senior now.
His B is no more C.
Yeah, it's B.
It's B. What do you think about the OGs in the industry? The likes of you. Have you listened to Orisha Femi new song? You haven't. It's good. What do you have to think about J1? Yeah, drop a track.
Oh, really?
Like, what is your view about OGs is still staying in Afrobeat? Is this something they got to step out or still allow?
Music is universal, bro, and music.
So it doesn't come to the age.
Nah. Music has no age, my G.
But do you think our OGs can still challenge the top 8?
If he's sweet, if Sugar Daddy, if he's sweet, maybe they run him.
Do you think it's all about just music now? Content helps, videos help music.
It does, but it's not the all in all.
But it play a big role.
It play a major role.
I feel like sometimes
with this new
their videos are having numbers more than the audios. Most of them.
As it should.
I want to ask you, what do you have for Fido? It's first. I think the second or the third person in Nigeria that's dropping the first debut. That topped the chart.
Went to top. Yeah.
What do you think about the song? Have you listened to the song?
Of course, I've listened to the song.
What do you have? What do you think that makes the song? Me, I have my opinion. I'll share with you what I think that makes the song to be there. What do you think that makes the song to be top of the chart right now in Nigeria?
I think it's not your typical Amapiano beat. Number one. right? It's not your typical tumba 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 Niger song, right? It's not your. It's a flow that has not been used or have never been used.
You think we don't have something like that?
No. If you listen to the way the first 30, 20, the first 10, the first 10 seconds of that song, you don't even know what you expected. True. And then it goes to one flow. And then it leaves that flow and then it goes to another flow.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, whoever produced that, I got to shout out to that producer.
They work with that guy. They work with Fido very well. Like, it's like you're inside my head and just give me the line that I got to... and it flow with it so well that it's not something special, but it's special.
We're talking about Awolowo.
Yeah, that's Fido is the one talking.
The artist's name is Fido.
Fido.
It's Fido.
Yes.
That's the artist's name, and then the song
track is Awolowo.
Okay.
And right now is really topping. For me, you've said everything. The only thing I will add to it is the fact that Awolowo is a big name in Nigeria.
Right.
So when you Google it, it's going to add to a song. Because I remember when Burna Boy dropped Ye. Right. And Kanye West changes his name to Ye. Right. All works in hand.
Even this boy did the same thing. When there was remember when we had that
COVID?
Yeah, COVID. What's his name?
Lil Baby?
No, not Lil Baby. What's his name? This that was signed on the Maven's records before. Before, yeah, he's not on the Mavens no more.
Ricardo
Banks, when he did that bridge.
That's the problem. Most of all these songs are disposable songs, so you won't remember. They are disposable songs.
Not the bridge.
The song was big then.
Yeah, that's because of the name. Like you said, it's because of the name.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's disposable song, man.
Right.
But Awolowo was a big name to Nigeria till date. Right. And one thing I said to somebody, I said, because half of what he's saying, he has to do with hard substance. And unfortunately, we're in the world where hard substance is something everybody uses now. So imagine somebody was able to create a sound that you don't think is possible with a name that is big. It's like say somebody just name a song and say fella. Right. And they're talking about weed. And if you're a smoker, you definitely say, "About play that fella song, man." And I think for me, I think that helps in terms of
Ozumba Umbarwe.
Yes. I know they look that way. Yeah, that was a big song.
Ozumba. I gotta look for it. I'm sorry.
The B list that I mentioned, I feel like they could do it. The C, the C's that I mentioned are that the B got to be careful, and it says that it can be rubbish. It's the name of Ayomafe, Fido, Leona, and this.
Why you not mentioning Naira Marley? What's up with you and Naira Marley?
Naira Marley is not B, is not C now. Naira Marley is Black Liben from the fans right now. It's not even. It's not his colleagues though. It's Nigeria intentionally proving like we're just gonna put you aside, and he keeps trying. On Twitter they will tell like, nah, we ain't doing this. Like they keep bringing, and unfortunately for him, I don't know, maybe you listened to his last track.
I did.
There's a line that people were talking about, like it's more like you're still talking about Mohbad. Right. You're still praising somebody that's been allegedly saying he has something to do that we see beating somebody up. But I don't say anything is wrong with his lyrics, with his style, because Naira Marley grew up in London.
Right.
It's normal thing in America. If you do all these little dog, they sing, they will tell you they are ops. I think that's what he was trying to emulate. But unfortunately, Nigeria are not ready for that thing. You're like, for where? They tell like Baba. Naira Marley will come back. I see that. It's gonna. I don't think it's him, but it's still gonna push somebody out that will still, because his style is, nobody have been able to take over that style. And I just still like that style.
They do.
They still like it. It's like everybody's, and low-key they are listening to their songs.
I think because the numbers are speaking for it though.
That's what I'm saying. Zinoleesky is still doing more than almost like 1 point something or 2 million, which means even some big artists that they are doing content, they can't even do 1 million on Spotify.
And you know what these guys are not doing? They're not even promoting these songs like that though. That's the thing, and they just the song just
because they're big though. But because the style is something nobody have been able to come to take over. Tobadoko Maloli, who sings like that? Even Whiskey was saying Naira Marley is the only guy that I know that says things that I won't say in a song, but he says it makes sense. Who says that if you don't want to have sex, come up going up? Like, woo. So I don't think anybody has been bold enough to step into his shoes. So that's why I said he might still come back. It might not be where we will embrace him, right, but I still think over time, people might, if Mohbad case is being sorted out, yes, I think Mohbad is somebody that will still, Naira Marley is somebody that will come out. Zinoleesky is trying already. My own case, I don't know why they still not, I don't know who is managing Zinoleesky, why they haven't leave Naira Marley, so that because of his brand,
right.
the boy has a lot to offer. They can still keep their friendship, their relationship, just allow the boy to grow. Right. Because now I think like Naira Marley is using Zinoleesky actually to grow. Because Zinoleesky, the more he sings, the more we still remember Naira Marley. You understand what I mean?
That's a fact, though.
So if it can step out of that line, I think Zinoleesky would do better too. Zazu is still a type C kind of a thing, you know. Even though he's trying to put himself more than type C, but I like his confidence, and nobody has taken his style too. But I think he's now basically doing more of content than a song. His song is not there, but he's have his own crowd that he works with. For me, Afrobeat got to be careful in terms of all this international deal they are jumping on. They are more of the money, and they are not having to understand the structure of the money they are collecting. Afrobeat there's no banger song except Ashake, and Ashake's song that is really banging is Oyolong with Whiskey. That's not something you want to listen to in club.
There's couple though.
And oh man, I'm active.
And there's Fuji.
I want to add this to anybody. If a musician in Nigeria, find a way to sing about what is happening at current right now. When they show me that Serenado was using Ashake's song,
right?
I said, I'm not surprised. Somebody was like, why? I said, because the word says active. It's sit down to put the songs that say active. I don't need to understand everything that happened. I shall hear active. And I said, they will give me, Serenado will jump on it. So for any artists out there, when you want to make a song now, this particular current time, find something that's current. Make it, put part of it into your song.
Basically, like use a phrase or a word that matches
sound, anything. Right. Go and take it. Create story around it. We'll jump on it. That's just for me though.
All right.
And I think right now we really don't have anything popping. We're waiting for Whiskey album on October. Davido is just trying to zoom off content. Burna Boy too, I think he's relaxing, so they give it to Ashake right now. Ashake is the one representing Afrobeat right now. Yeah. I mean, in terms of shows, he's holding the touch, and which is good though.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
the three should relax. Let somebody else then they come back again and show us what they can offer. But I don't think Burna Boy have something to offer though.
Now we're working on our album. We cook. We studio. We cook. Okay, when the album drop, we will tear ground.
You think all this DD will not affect Burna?
What?
I would feel like he's part of the people that brought him to God his Grammy. He hasn't got another one since then.
I know be one of those men with a fear to fuck me.
But that doesn't mean, bro. Stop saying. I'm saying that. Do you think he's going to get any Grammy anytime soon?
Yeah, why not? His next album is going to be Grammy nominated.
But no, we both know they didn't have no album to drop for the next
album.
Okay, this
is gonna be the next Grammy.
I think he has maxed it all. I think
Burna
have used all the sound in America. Now what? You have tried 7/7. What is those people enjoying? We didn't hear anything. We didn't hear anything.
This guy said we don't try 7/7. How about we go 8/8?
But what happened to those group of 7/7? We didn't hear nothing from them.
It not like it didn't work. It's just vibes, you know. The number 7 was good.
All right, guys, so thank you. If you listening to us at this CTD Among Blacks, you could definitely follow us on all our social medias. Just search CTD Among Blacks.
Subscribe on our YouTube channel, please.
And follow us.
Yes.
Till next episode. Don't hate me for what I said. I don't take it too hard, please. Odogu of Easting.
Until next time, we'll say love. Peace as we continue to connect the dot.
Please, when you see me outside, don't slap me. Don't take it too serious.